And I'll let you go ahead and begin. Okay, so you can speak to them.
Good afternoon. I am Kimaya Simmons' mom. And first of all, I have to give all honor and glory and praises to my Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and to give us strength to endure. And I'd like to thank the media for coming out and making this a top priority for my daughter, Kimaya Simmons. You know, Kimaya is my last born. I have 5 girls and 2 boys. She was my baby. And when I got pregnant with her, I was at Bayfront Hospital. I had just started my cleaning business, Showers Janitorial Service, and I didn't know how I was going to do this, being, you know, pregnant and a new business and where it was going to go. And I came down for my appointment and sat in my car. Stevie Wonder was playing, and the baby was crying. And that's when I fell in love with her at that moment. She graduated from Bogasaga High School in 2018. She had a daughter a week before, and then she walked down the aisle and got her diploma. Kimaya's dreams was becoming a gynecologist. And her sister, Janisha, they planned from a child that they was going to own their own family practice. One was going to be a gynecologist, and one was going to be an OBGYN. And they was working towards that dream. She was going to college at Manatee to become a nurse. And, you know, this is a hard pill to swallow. It's injustice and it's unreal for me, especially my grandchildren, because their mom is all that they know. They was like at the hip. I mean, she was an unusual young lady. She was totally, fully committed to her children. When you seen her, you seen them. She was not the one that go out to clubs and hang out and all in a lot of stuff, so can't nobody put no dirt on her name. And then once again, a lot of you all don't know me, but I'm going to give you a little synoptic overview exactly who I am and what I have done in this community of St. Petersburg. I sat on the Hope 6 board, the Redevelopment Corporation board, Downtown Task Force board. I was on the Melrose Mercy Community board, and that's been Mayor Rebecca was our mayor. And also when they redevelopment 22nd Street, the corridor for Snow Peak and Manhattan Casino and the little strips in the road, that was my job to go out and do a map on the overgrown, the rundown houses, the lighting. So we fixed all of that. We fixed a lot of stuff there. And I say that, and I mentioned, you know, like the front porch and, you know, the different agencies that I was involved with trying to make St. Petersburg great. I dedicated 2 years of my life doing this. And I never asked for anything. But I'm asking now. I need y'all now. It's y'all turn to give back to me. It's y'all time to give back to me, to come up with a task force, all the ones that know me and that I have worked with diligently. And let's do this. I mean, it's really sad when we have to go through this. I'm not the first family. And until we get this system cleaned up, I won't be the last. So the gun violence got to stop. And I'm here today, all of you all, anyone out there have any information concerning what happened to my baby, Kamila, please come forth to the police department and let's do this in the right way. Let them handle it so justice can be served. Because one thing about it, and just let you know just how loyal and committed that she was, when all of that took place, she was a real mom. She covered her baby with her body to make sure that nothing happened to her baby. So I'm begging you all, I'm pleading with you all to please come forward. Don't let this go. Don't let it go. If you know something, call. Because God knows the way I am, it's about right. My children will tell you I'm for about right. If you wrong, I'm not going to hold you up in your wrong. But if you right, I'm going to fight for you to the bitter end. So please, come forward. Call the police department, St. Petersburg Police Department, and let them know. Give them any information. All information is good information because you never know where it's going to lead to. And I want to thank everyone. And, I mean, I'm just fumbling for words, but I know I have to be strong standing before you today for my daughter, because you all don't know that was my last born, and she meant the world to me. Anyone, I have 5 girls and 2 boys. If anyone know that last one, I was 42 when I got pregnant with her, and I was 43 when I had her. So, you know, that was an emotional, you know, a clingy moment, you know. I mean, you have so much love, and sometimes we smother them with our love. And maybe I over-smothered her. I hope not. But I just want justice for her, because she was a young lady that did not deserve what happened to her. And PJ, Paris Lovett Jr., you know who did this. You know you need to come forward, because you say you love her. If you love her like you say you do, you need to come forward. They don't care about anything, what's going on with you. They don't care. They just want to know what went on. So please, come forward, PJ. Come forward and let them know what happened to my baby. Thank you.
Hi. Hi. My name is LaShawn. I'm Kimaya's oldest sister. I'm the oldest of the 7. My mom gave birth to her. She did. I named her. My mom, I have a daughter close in her age. They were so close, they were raised like sisters. They're so close that my 1-year-old niece, she's clinging to my daughter like that's her mom. My sister breastfed her kids. We can't even get our 1-year-old niece to bed or nap. She cries for hours for her mom. Y'all don't know what y'all took from us. PJ, you got a mom, you got a dad, and you shouldn't let my mom suffer and hurt to know that it's because of you. Someone took my baby sister from us. You know who you wronged, you know who you hurt, and you know what you did. You're not a man, you're a coward. Because any real man, you wouldn't have left my sister to die on the streets because of you. And even if you was coward enough to leave her, you would have at least manned up and came and let them know exactly what went on. You got your daughter. Let me let you know about your daughter. Promise, your baby. She cries 10, 11 hours straight. We can't even get her to sleep. We can't get her to eat. We barely get her to drink. That's it. Only thing we can get her to drink is Capri Suns every now and again. We give her Motrin. We give her melatonin. Nothing works because she's yearning and missing her mom. And to the people that's watching that took her away from us because y'all were too coward enough to face him and only him, you had to wait and do that at a light and broad day. You seen my sister in that car. You didn't care because you were a coward. And you got family. You got a mom. Whoever took my sister from us, y'all got a mom. Y'all got sisters. Y'all got a family. If it was y'all family, y'all would want someone to come forward and speak for justice for y'all family. So we asking for the same thing for ours. My mom gave birth to 7. We down to 6. And I can't even tell you We don't even know how to even go on with 6. We never had to do with 6. I'm 46 years old. We never had to make it with 6, 7. I just left Davis and Davis Funeral Home, making funeral arrangement for my 21-year-old sister. And regardless of what, whoever took her, you're going to go to prison because you're going to get caught. But one thing about it, your family gets to keep you. My mom don't get to keep my sister. My nieces don't get their mom back. Y'all family can come to prison and visit you. We don't get that privilege. My nieces don't get to grow up with their mom. She don't get to walk her kids down the aisle. She don't get to see the first day of school. She don't get to be here for none of those milestones. That's everything y'all took from my nieces. Yeah, we're hurting as a whole family. But it's 2 beautiful little girls that this is going to affect for the rest of their lives. My 2-year-old niece had to watch her mom die. What kind of people would do that? And y'all are sitting around because these people that did this, they're not hiding by themselves. It's y'all people out there helping them. But if it was your family, would you want someone to help the person that took your family member away? We're just asking you to treat our family like you would want your family to be treated. We just want justice for my sister. Her name, I want y'all to know her name that gave her. Her name was Key Maya I.J. Simmons. And she was somebody. And she was loved beyond. I'm talking about, it ain't even words. If I can't even come up with a word of what she meant to us. So I'm asking everyone in St. Pete, no matter how big, no matter how small you think it is, please, please call and give my family some justice. Thank you.
Before you come with your questions, it slipped my mind when I was up here. Mr. Charlie Chris, I worked on both of your campaigns. Mr. Jed Bush, I worked on both of your campaigns. So the work that I provided for you, please do the same thing for me. I need you now. I didn't need you back in them years, but I work for this day that I never thought that would come. So please, help us. Please, whatever resources, whatever you can do, the president, Mr. Biden, Ms. Harris, I mean, I knew y'all is behind the scene. Y'all want to see this gun law be changed and corrected. And I mean, one thing about it, you don't have to worry about whispering what you're trying to do or what this person is. We can't make no sandwich out of her good because it's nothing, no bread on the outside, only good meat in the inside. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was the person driving. That is my sister's baby's father, Paris Lovett Jr.
We just want him to come and talk to the police.
No, sir.
That first day when it was going on, he called or whatever, and that's how we found out.
He's Kimaya's
Baby daddy.
He's
well,
Kimaya's baby's father. The baby girl, Promise. He's her dad.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yesterday, I'm LaFrancis Simmons.
This is my sister, LaFrancis. This is my sister, Janisha. And this is my brother, Kevin.
I just want everybody to know, like, how this have affected our family. It's not just us that we gotta be strong for my mom, but we gotta be strong for these kids. My little niece, I was in the store with her yesterday because I had to go and go get her shoes.
Kamila.
because her stuff wasn't, I guess when we got them, they didn't have their stuff. And what she told me, she said, TT, my mommy in the hospital. My mommy dead. And this is something that she had to watch. So we ask in the community, whatever y'all know, if it ain't, if y'all don't like nobody that y'all see, whatever, think about those kids. Think about what y'all, this effect that is going to bring towards them. My 1-year-old niece, like, she's crying. She won't go to nobody. Like, we have to rock her to sleep. We trying to get her to eat. It's the same thing. We got to think about them, what it's going to affect to them. Kimaya didn't bother with nobody. Kimaya wasn't out here in the streets. She just ended up with the wrong person. That's it. That's the only bad decision that she's done made. And something that the things that we don't know about. You know, that's it. Nothing. She haven't did nothing to nobody to deserve this, to be gunned down like this.
And she didn't do nothing. And she wasn't a bad person for y'all not to come forward and get her justice. Y'all, it's not like y'all getting justice for a criminal. It's not like y'all getting justice for a gangbanger. Y'all are getting justice for a 21-year-old mother of two that didn't wrong anyone. Her life was taken for nothing, for someone else that, guess what, is going to go on with his life and do whatever. And my sister's life ended right there on that street. Her hopes, her dreams, her wishes. Her daughter's birthday is next month. That's where she was coming from. She was coming from Wildwood, paying a deposit, because my niece Kamila and my mom shared the same birthday. Kamila's grandmother, Denise, and my sister had just left Wildwood, paying a deposit for her birthday party. So that's who we're asking justice for. We're asking justice for a mom. We're asking for justice for a sister, a niece, a aunt. That's the type of person we're asking for justice for. And she deserves it. That's what we want. That's what we're asking. You want to talk?